Hello, my sewing friends. My name's Diana. Welcome to my YouTube vlog, The Wandering Sewist, where I talk about my sewing journey. I share all of that with you and my travels around the world as a diplomatic wife. So this video is another edition of #Friday Sews. In these videos, we talk a little bit about sewing and a little bit about life. So for sewing this week, I completed the 2 projects that I spoke to you about last week. Check out the video up here. It's the Friday Pattern Company bateau top and the Itch to Stitch Palermo top and dress, where I just made the top from the So Beautiful book, which I will insert a picture right here. So first of all, I am wearing the bateau top from Friday Pattern Company. I made this out of a cotton jersey knit that I got on my French trip 2 weeks ago. And I showed you this fabric in my fabric haul video, which I will link right up here to my French fabric haul video. Check that out. If you click in the cards, it will queue up the video to show you after you finish this one. So don't feel bad about clicking on a card, because it will not stop the video you're currently watching. It'll just queue it up for you to watch next. So this top I'm currently wearing is the Friday Pattern Company bateau top. And I'll insert a photo here of the pattern. And I made it out of this really cute cotton jersey that I got from France. You can see how nice the print is. Perfect for my particular coloring. I'm an autumn, so this particular color is perfect for me. I did the long sleeves, which I'm kind of rethinking. And that's the only change. I made the size 1X, which might be a little bit big, but I kind of like it fitting loose. So I'm just going to move you and take a step back and show you, trying to keep you as still as possible so that you don't get dizzy. All right, setting you down. And I'm gonna have to raise you up because, there we go. So this is my Friday Pattern Company bateau. So I made the size 1X with the long sleeves. I have found myself doing this a lot. So that means the next time I make this pattern, I need to make the 3/4 length sleeve, because I'm always shortening it when I pull it up to about there anyways. So I probably will not take the time to shorten the sleeves that I have right now, because it's just a t-shirt and it's coming on winter in Prague in the Czech Republic. It's good to have something long sleeved. I just went out of the house and I did find myself pulling it down to cover my forearms while I was outside. So there you go. I think I'm going to keep this one long sleeve. But when I make this pattern again, and I will, because it's amazing and so simple, I whipped this up. Once I had cut it out, it only took about 30 to 40 minutes to just sew it together. It was just sew the front to the back at the shoulder seam here, and then put on the neckband, put the sleeves on in the flat, sew down the sleeves and side seam all in one step, and then just top stitch around the hems, the sleeve hems, and the bottom hem. And the only reason that I could just do that, the top stitching, is because the first thing you do is you press over all of your hems before you even start sewing. So you have it's already pressed in, And when I ran this through my overlocker, I just kept them pressed in so that it was already folded up and sewn that way on the overlocker. So all I had to do then was just top stitch around, and I just used the stretch stitch on my Bernina with a regular thread and a stretch needle. And it was super easy. And I find this super comfortable. It's warm and cozy, and it was an easy sew. So I highly recommend the bateau top from Friday Pattern Company. Okay, I'm gonna go change into the Itch to Stitch top, and then I will come back and show it to you. I'm back. So this is the Palermo top from the So Beautiful book from Kenneth Wong, who is the creator behind Itch to Stitch. And so this is a peasant style top with a elastic at the neckline, a little V, and then 3/4 length sleeves with elastic cuffs. And it's just a straight down top, which I'm gonna show you now. So I'm gonna have to move you again. Don't get dizzy, don't get dizzy. Here we go. I'm gonna move you very slowly so you don't get dizzy. Set you down, here we go. So this is made out of double gauze. There is a flat felled seam that goes down the front. If I show you right here, you can see the inside, it's flipped over and sewn, top stitch down both sides. So it's a flat felled seam. And it's just a straight top. So this is double gauze that I picked up on a fabric haul in South Africa a few years ago. I'll put a link to it up in the cards if you are interested in my South African fabric haul. And then you can go and check that out. You're wobbling just a little bit. There we go. So, couple pluses about this top is it's super easy. It's really easy to make. It goes together really quickly. I did it in an afternoon. I cut it out in the morning, stopped and had lunch, and then had finished completely before dinner time. A minus is it turned out to be super low cut, and you know I'm a modest girl. I don't like things that are really low cut, so I just did a little ladder stitch from here up to here, just with a needle and thread, with hand stitched it up so that it would be more to my taste in modesty. And you know, it's not exactly a flattering cut of a top. It's not figure accentuating or anything like that. The only thing that I have found that I could do to make it a little more flattering is I could tuck it into my jeans and wear a belt, or I can wear a belt over it and then pull it out in a blouson effect to give me a little more definition around my middle. But unfortunately, my middle is just as big as my hips and my shoulders, so I have to kind of fake it just to get some shaping in there. So this is not a top that I would consider fancy by any means. It's very much going to be an at-home, hanging around in a pair of jeans kind of a top, because it's super comfortable. And being made out of double gauze, it's going to be fine for year-round seasons because it's very breathable fabric. I do have enough of this double gauze to make another top, and I am not sure which kind of top I would like to make, so I'm going to leave that off to the side until I come up with some sort of a decision about what to make. So that's it for the sewing this week. We're going to switch now to life. So for life this week, it's I just got back from an interview for a babysitting position. This morning I went out and had breakfast with the mom of 4 kids, so we'll see how that goes. and I went to the doctor 2 days ago because the middle finger on my left hand is been giving me problems. It's a trigger finger. It's been getting stuck and it's very painful. So they're sending me to a hand specialist to try to get some injections or something in there to see if we can stop that from happening. And on the way back from the doctor's office, I had a very scary incident in the metro on an escalator. Let me show you. So I was wearing this dress. This is a ready-to-wear dress that I picked up about 10 years ago online, and it is a maxi dress. It's very pretty, but it's maxi length. It's very long, and it brushes the floor when I'm walking. And I wasn't really being very observant on the escalator, and the hemline got stuck in the escalator between two of the steps. And so when I reached the end of the escalator, the hem got sucked down into the escalator. And so my dress was being pulled down off of my body. And I was yelling help, and I was crouching down so that I wouldn't wind up naked in the metro in the middle of the city of Prague. And somebody pushed the emergency stop button, thank God. And I was desperately trying to get the hem of my dress out of the escalator steps, but it was stuck very, very tightly there, and it was down inside. There was no way I was going to get it out. So a lady came along and saved me. She had a pair of scissors in her bag. So I'm going to show you this. She cut the part of my dress that was stuck in the escalator. Now, as you can see, it's pretty bad. There's a lot of it that's been cut off. So I do love this dress. It's something I love wearing, and I love wearing it because it was floor length and I didn't have to wear tights or pantyhose or heels or anything. I could just wear some little socks and a pair of whatever shoes I wanted because they didn't show. They were always covered. So I need some ideas on how to save this dress. I'm not sure if what I could do is I could see here's the side here where it's cut, and there's the actual length there. So what I was considering doing is laying it out on my table and measuring the part that's the shortest, like the distance from there to the waistline, and then just measuring the same all the way around and just cutting it off and having a shorter dress. I thought that might be the best way to save it, but that the length that it would come up as is not so flattering on me. It's you know, I'm a big girl. I have some extra pounds on me, and so I have big calves, and the place where it cuts off is right below where the curve of my calf is. So you can't see the curve part of my calf. It just looks like a big ankle, big ankle. And it makes my legs look a lot bigger than they actually are. And it doesn't look like my leg has any nice curve to it. So then I pinned it up like just below my knee, so you'd be able to see the curve of my calf. But the dress just doesn't look right at that length. It looks wrong. And I don't know if that's because of my mindset of this is supposed to be a maxi dress, and it has been a maxi dress for 10 years, or if it actually doesn't look right, pinned up at so that the hem is just below my knee. I'm struggling with saving this dress. So if you have any suggestions, I would appreciate some comments down below in the comment section, giving me some advice on how to save this really pretty dress that I really do love. I wear it a lot, especially when I have to go in to the city to do official functions. It's formal enough to go to an official function, but it's stretchy. It's super, super stretchy and very comfortable. And so I can look nice at a formal function, but I can still be comfortable. So I am struggling as far as what to do with this dress. So the incident on the escalator in the metro was terribly frightening. I was stuck there on the escalator, and the escalator was still going. It was pulling my dress down inside, and there was nothing I could do. I couldn't reach the emergency stop button, so there for a few seconds, I was afraid that I was going to wind up nude in the metro station. And it was really, really frightening, really frightening. Fortunately, somebody noticed my distress and pushed the emergency stop button, thank God. And another lady came along and happened to have, what, you know, those Swiss Army knives with the little scissors? She had one of those in her pocket. And so she pulled it out and just cut me loose. So that was my excitement for the week. I don't need any more excitement than that. Yesterday was not a good day for me in one way, but it was a good day in another way. It was not a good day in that Tuesday night, today is Thursday, so yesterday was Wednesday. Tuesday night, I had a very bad night of sleep where I had a lot of really disturbing dreams about my daughter's death, and I just relived the whole experience over and over again in my dreams. And when I woke up Wednesday morning, I was not in a good state mentally. And so I found yesterday to be a very, very difficult day. Even though the election news was good as far as I'm concerned, it was good news, but my mental state was not good. So today is a much better day. I got a pretty good night of sleep last night. And I had a nice coffee and breakfast with this young mom that I just met. And it was nice. It was very nice. So I'm feeling pretty good right now, thankfully. So that's been my week. Little bit of excitement and 2 things that I finished making. I do not know what I'm going to make next week. I haven't had time to peruse my things. I do have 2 other things set over there that I can see across from me that are set aside in project folders that I was thinking about working on, but I don't have any desire to work on them. So I may need to find something completely new and maybe something a little bit more exciting. I'm really into making tops right now, so I think I might look through my stash here and find a fabric that speaks to me and make another top. What top it is, I don't know. What fabric I would use, I still don't know. But I will definitely share with you next week what I wind up sewing, because you know me, I can't go a week without sewing. So I will find something and I will share it with you. So that's it for me. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. I hope you find time to be with your family, the people that you love, and you have some peace and tranquility and some time to create something beautiful. Take care. Bye.